For the abolishment of ICE and the police. Yeah. ICE and the police. Apparently they just don't want any kind of authority. They appreciate anarchy instead. This is the University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign, which shared its 9-point platform where it calls for, and I quote, the abolishment of ICE, police, borders, and the judicial system. I kind of wonder if they're just looking for attention here. CampusReform.org contributor Emma Meshell and Democratic strategist Hamza Khan join me right now. Emma, are they just looking for attention, or do they actually believe that?
Well, this is something that would be crazy if it were coming from just a random person on the street. You hear someone mention it, walking by you on the sidewalk, it'd be crazy then. This is even crazier because it's coming from a public university that is tasked by taxpayers to educate college students. And this is something that is so insane, so absurd, yet it's falling right into this pattern that we see on the college campus of students being repeatedly taught that resisting the executive branch, resisting the rule of law, and even calling for the abolishment of the judicial system as a whole. And this is really something that shouldn't shock us, even though it's so absurd.
Yeah, it's caught on. Hamza, do they just think it's cool to talk like that?
You know, it's one of those things that I'm trying to understand myself right now. I can tell you that as a Democrat and as someone who's proud to be an American, that if you look at the Constitution, we have a whole article about the judiciary being in there. It's kind of enshrined in what we believe in. When it comes to the police force and ICE, those are things that we can probably examine and try to understand a little bit more where they're coming from.
But you wouldn't abolish them.
I mean, I don't think it makes any sense for anyone to be talking about abolishing our police force nationwide or in any given city.
I don't think
that seems
so.
a little bit. That seems a little bit beyond the scope of just normal
just a
discourse.
Little, you know, just a little. But hey, like you know, Emma, this is what they do, right? I mean, you know, they get paid lots of money and they get tenure as university professors to spout nonsense that our kids then go and absorb and somehow then graduate, lucky enough to get, you know, a job waiting tables or as a barista at Starbucks, not able to pay back their debt, and coming out with a whole bunch of ideas that actually make literally no sense at all.
Right, and this college, University of Illinois Urbana-Champaign, we just reported this semester at the Leadership Institute's Campus Reform, they were offering in their School of Journalism a class titled Trumpaganda. And the whole point of this class was to paint our president as a liar who propagates false information and is trying to spread untruths. And this is something that has become a pattern, not only at this school, but on the college campus in general and in higher education in general. And it's just really terrible to see
Hamza,
this. It's too much.
I know that you are not a fan of Donald Trump's, but do you ever think it's going too far? The media's out of control. These college campuses are out of control in their hate.
You know, a lot of good men and women fought really hard for people to have the freedom to be, as you put it, out of control when it comes to free thought and ideas.
Yeah, but it doesn't work both ways. That's the problem. Well, it doesn't work both ways.
Ideas are good.
I believe in intellectual diversity, and that means room for all thoughts. Emma and Hamza, good to see you guys. Thank you. All right, coming up next, we have some thoughts on how you can help.